You're still watching Anong Ganap at kasama na natin ang pinaka-talented na host, actor, singer at scout ranger ng bansa ngayon, Matteo Guidicelli. Welcome back to Anong Ganap!
Well, thank you very much, friends. Maraming salamat for having me. And congratulations to you. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Beautiful blessing, of course.
Maraming mga unexpected things that happened during the pandemic. And
I know. Yes, it is truly a blessing. But last time I interviewed you here in Anong Ganap, it was already, we were in quarantine. Now that we are, again, you're here in Anong Ganap, nasa tape from home na naman ako.
Everything's good. Are you safe? Everything's good? Happy?
Yes, everything's safe. Everything's good. How about you? Kamusta na?
Everything's good, President. Everything's going in the right direction, thank God. And I have this new project that I'm very excited for, people to listen and watch out for.
Before we talk about your new project, you just did Masked Singer Pilipinas, Born to be a Star, and then you already had an episode sa Kagat ng Dilim. How does it feel na tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang project mo despite the pandemic?
I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful to my management, obviously, Viva, which the both of us are part of. So I'm very thankful to the Viva family for always looking out for all of us, taking care of us. But the three projects were fun to do. Your TV shows and all that. Okay naman. Masaya naman. We're waiting for our next season of Masked Singer to come. So we're waiting for that.
So you really enjoyed it?
Yeah, masaya. To meet with the cast of Masked Singer, the judges, the Kapula, sila dad.
Masaya siya. So you're hoping sana, go na yung season 2.
Sana.
Game na yan. And how do you manage naman your time with work and with family? Siyempre now, during the pandemic, of course, we have actually more time at home, but leaving the house now, it's so scary or it's so, ang daming preparation. Diba? So how do you juggle your work and family time?
I think first of all, try to be as safe as possible. Keep their masks all the time. I'm just waiting for my turn to get vaccinated. So if we get vaccinated, we get more comfortable. Saturday night we wake up early in the morning. We're up at 5:30. We exercise with our dogs, and we begin our day early. I guess it's all time management.
Time management.
You're an expert of that already. You have a of that. So
it's very timely because nowadays we don't have anywhere to go. Very limited. So we have more time at home. So you have now a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us something about this?
Yeah, so the podcast, podcasting or podcasts are it's very new in the Philippines now. It's not very common. But I said to myself today, my dream is to sit down and interview and talk to people. Why not do a podcast? So I came up with the title Math Runs. People may ask why Math Runs. Matteo runs, he does triathlon, he's a racer before, etc. But this time it's conversation running with Matteo. It's running conversations with me. So, I invite a guest who I feel is interesting, or I feel I have a lot of questions to ask. And I sit him or her down in my restaurant, we have a meal together, and we talk about life.
So basically, it's more just a conversation. Is it also inspirational? How can you? What do you think is the category of or genre of your podcast?
Yeah, because when we're conceptualizing this, they're asking me, what's the genre? What's your topic?
Yeah.
Where does this go around? I said, having the topic, I'm very passionate about the show because there's so many stories to tell. I have some celebrity guests, people from the limelight, mga sikat on the podcast. Okay, they're interesting. But there's also a lot of stories that people are not in the limelight. Hindi sila sikat, right? But they're actually so interesting. Businessmen, how they made their
Oh.
business an empire, how they became
Okay.
successful. For people in the army, there's so many interesting war stories that
Uh-huh.
deserve to be told. I have some classmates, batchmates in the army that got shot in the face. And
Okay.
they're still sitting, standing, talking to you. So
Uh-huh.
I don't like get those guys and sit down and ask them what happened. I mean,
Wow, interesting. I think may pagka-journalist ka pala, Mateo, ha? Are you going towards that direction na it's actually a talk show na talagang dealing with the culture and whatever's happening in the in our world now?
yes, I think it's going to be like that, friends. It's not showbiz at all. I hope people don't think about this as a showbiz show. It's not. I'm not gonna ask who was your last crush or how is it working with. Alam mo yun, all the cheesy nonsense questions sometimes. I'm gonna ask questions about films. I mean, how did you start? What are your goals 5 years from now? Alam mo yun, what did you learn from this particular thing? Or, I have some conversations about business, about money. People can not talk about money because about money it's parang, very private. But I have people that are very open about money, and people can really learn a lot from investing, putting their money where it can grow, or how to spend money, things like this. But it's very interesting.
Very interesting. I think I should be listening to your podcast. And you seem very comfortable doing this, no? Have you ever planned this? Like, matagal mo nang pinlano to, or it just happened?
I've always wanted to have one of my dreams for my career then was to have like a talk show, sit down and somebody. But I said, a talk show is you have a structure. You have 20 minutes or 15 minutes. You have to ask the certain questions. You have 3-4 segments, and you can't ask this certain question. Well, here in Madras, our time is if you're free, you can sit down for 2 hours and just talk about your life. So, alam mo yun, and
Fun.
so it's very open, it's very free-flowing and insightful. You can sit down while driving, listen to the podcast while cooking, before going to bed, working out.
Ano yung mga challenge doing a podcast for Mateo?
Because we conceptualized this, so from nothing, we made it to an actual show. So it was very lucky that I was given, people from Viva, people that are great, a producer, that talagang handpicked people to really create this show. And I just tell her, I tell the producers, I tell I give her a wish list of who I want the show.
Okay.
And, the people I usually want on the show are people that I have a lot of questions for. People that paano sila sa bahay? Paano ba sila sumikat? Paano sila naging successful? Ano kwento nila? No? So those are the kind of people. Like, for example, one of my, for me, personally, interesting guests that I had, we already shot 10 episodes. One of those, I had a chief of staff.
Okay.
He's General Sobehana. This guy is a Medal of Valor awardee. There's only 40 something Medal of Valors given to soldiers. And usually all of them are not living anymore. He's one of the few that are living. So, ano yung kwento niya? How did he get it? I mean, what's his war story? So,
So I noticed nga your topics are really like not the usual, not showbiz, nothing about showbiz, right? So what is your so far favorite topic to talk about, or which episode do you think is the most exciting for you?
I'm biased because I feel like the General Soberana Chief of Staff episode is great. It's such an interesting topic. He's a hero. He's a modern day living hero. So his story is great. I have stories with friends about relationship with friends. Marami tayong may mga relationships sa kaibigan na iba-iba eh. We have Ivan, like our friend Ivan, our relationship is very unique. His life is very unique. And he was able to
a lot.
talk about his life. I mean, in TV, or in TV, nobody's gonna want to talk about this night. You don't just sit there and talk 30 minutes about this past. But here at Matt Runs, we talked about this past, and it's very, very interesting. We talked about mental health, we talked about faith, we talked about money, we talked about cryptocurrency, we talked about all these things. So it's interesting.
Oh, okay. I think it's gonna be a super successful one because everybody wants real talk now. Diba? Yun, real talk na yung gusto nila, diba? I mean, we're at home, we want the truth. I mean, ang dami nating naiisip nowadays, but we want to know about these people nga that are hindi na naka-highlight. Diba? But you're putting spotlight on them now. That's nice. So how about your wish list? You mentioned a while ago that you have a wish list of guests. Sino ba yung mga nasa wish list na yun?
Like I said in my previous interview, Tony Gonzaga is very interesting. You know, we all know Tony, who she is, but how did she get there? And what is she doing aside from her Tony talks as a mother, as a businesswoman, and as a producer? You know, we don't really know much about them. Sana you get to one of these days. Ikaw, Fem, sana we can sit down also and talk.
Of course. Pag maala-ala mo rin kaya yung story ko, no? Marami ring twists.
Yeah, you know, there's so many interesting things. Marami pa eh. Not necessarily showbiz personalities also. Marami mga bucket list people I want to do in the army. Mga war stories nila. Alam mo yun, yung akala nila ito na yun, mamamatay na ako bukas pero na-save sila or marami mga interesting stories.
Wow. So how long is a podcast?
It really depends. It can be 20 minutes, it can be 30, it can be an hour. It really depends.
Wow, that's nice. Walang nagka-cut.
Yeah.
Okay, how about Sarah? What was Sarah's reaction when you told her you're gonna do a podcast?
Sarah is very supportive. She knows I like talking. She knows I like the guy. She knows I like having conversations with people. So, you know, she's very supportive. And, you know, she gives me insights and what's interesting to her. You know, sometimes things that are interesting to her it's not interesting to me, or things that are interesting to me is not to her. So I want to balance it and get both worlds back.
Is she already in the lineup of her guests? That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
You guys, diba? Okay, how about movies, Matteo? Do you have any movies in line?
Actually, we're in the talks to do something in the end of the year, hopefully the beginning of next year. But you know, the pandemic again, it's kind of difficult because I really want to be careful of the working environment, you know, especially I come home to my wife, and you know, so I really want to be careful. So we'll see. Hopefully next year we can do something.
Because now, yun nga, lock in na yung mga taping. So it's hard to be away from home for a month.
That's right.
Diba? So, okay, Matteo, we're really excited for your podcast. So please invite our viewers to Matteo Runs.
Yeah, Ben, maraming salamat. I hope everybody catches Matt Runs on Spotify. And also, please follow my YouTube channel and Instagram. I'm going to be showing some special sneak peek previews there also for you guys to see. But the whole episode will be on Spotify, and it's called Matt Runs.
Okay, Matt Runs on Spotify. We will listen to that, Matteo. Thank you very much for your time and congratulations.
Thank you also. Thank you.
Thank you. Stay safe.
You too.